I hope you guys are excited because I know I am. I know the prices, things are moving right now because we have officially gotten this announcement about when the Chang hard fork is expected to go live. Now, we did hit a little bit of a bump in the road yesterday, which I'll get to a little bit later on in this video, but Tim Harrison, the VP of Community and Ecosystem Communications at Input Output, announced yesterday that the first phase of the Chang hard fork is expected to go live next week, Tuesday, August 27th. So this is an exciting thing, guys. Now, I want you all to remember that the first upgrade will focus on releasing an interim version of the network's constitution and setting up an interim constitutional committee. Phase 2 is really when we get into full on-chain governments. DREPs are expected to be introduced during the second phase as well. So we have gotten off to a nice quick movement in terms of the price of ADA. We're getting very close in terms of this liquidity. We saw about a 10% jump over the last 24 hours. Staking pool is really moving towards this 70% threshold. So things are buzzing along, and ADA price, guys, is on the move. We are making that exact movement that I talked about. In fact, we did get all the way above 36 cents. Now, the bump in the road that we hit had nothing really to do with ADA. It had to do with the overall crypto market. And what we actually ran into was a little bit of movement by Mt. Gox. So they actually moved 13,265 BTC. So this is actually the equivalent of $784 million, a significant portion of the bag that they have remaining. I don't think you guys can see that. There we go. $784 million worth of this money. So this is probably a distribution that they were doing. Not surprising. They're working their way through. Remember, the deadline is coming up here in just a couple months that they have to get this all done. But really what caused this little drop in price was something that took place just a couple hours ago. And this was actually a movement by Mt. Gox to Bitstamp. So you guys can see this here. They actually moved 1.26K BTC worth $75 million to Bitstamp. BTC got a little bit of a sell-off. And then, of course, ADA kind of followed right in suit with that. You guys can see that last couple hours here, ADA went on a little bit of a sell-off. Really not that big of a deal because right now we're kind of in this phase of building up to this excitement for this potential launch of the Chang hard fork on the 27th. Now, I had a couple people that were talking about this possibly being a sell the news event. And, as of yesterday, I didn't really think that was going to be the case just because price is still so low. We're still close to this floor that we were setting, this strong foundation of support from ADA holders. Now, here's the thing. With this movement to the upside, you're starting to see a little bit of speculation kick back in. You are seeing some speculators re-enter the space. And it wouldn't surprise me if we still get some of this momentum carrying into next week. Now, if that does end up being the case, if we breach this 50-day moving average, like we talked about being the next point of resistance, if we start to climb all the way back up here, close to 40 cents again, it wouldn't surprise me if we do get a little bit of a sell the news event. Now, this is not a guarantee. This is not financial advice. This isn't to scare anybody or anything like that. Just know that that's kind of what we're dealing with right now. People are looking for opportunity. People are going to take advantage of this major launch in the Cardano ecosystem, and they're going to try to flip some quick profit off it. Now, here's where things get interesting. If we do get, later in this week and we get this kind of culmination of good events, it may be something that can carry us through potential sell-offs. All right. That's what you need to really know and understand, is that we may have more bullish action in ADA outside of what's going on with ADA. So as always, we gotta just be patient, wait and see how things happen. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. If you think that this is going to happen on schedule, do you think this launch is going to take place on the 27th? But I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.